Hello, my name is Charlie Malta, as known as Guice Mann. Yes. This is an exclusive interview from my house right now. Let's go.
Charlie, where did your love and inspiration of art come from?
In grade school, since like the fourth grade, I can remember, I've always just drawn and doodled in class because I was bored, whatever, not listening to the teacher, and just drawing whatever came to mind. Or if someone asked me to draw a picture, I would draw it for them. But the breach from just doodling or whatever, when I got serious, was watching my brother make really great works of art, and his drawings were so awesome and detailed, and I just wanted to get to that point of where he was at. And one day he was watching me drawing and struggling or whatever, and he had drawn a really good picture, and he's like, hey, check out this picture and try and draw it. And I tried drawing it, and I did it pretty well, not as good as him, but that really I was worked hard and tried to make that picture, and that kind of inspired me to work hard and get to the point of making great works of art like he did, and which I now am doing today.
Alright, Charlie, now for the main part and the main question of the whole topic. Why did you choose to draw on shoes?
I was always a shoe collector in grade school, 7th and 8th grade. I was playing basketball, and I always just loved shoes. I always had to get that new pair of shoes. All my money, cutting grass and scorekeeping, I was I have to get that new pair of Nikes or whatever. So eventually I got bored of all of these pairs of shoes that I was buying, and I was I wanted to have something of my own, not buying these big name brand shoes, and I wanted to make my own pair. So I got the idea, from that, and then just drawing. I was okay, I was in Walmart one day and I saw an all-white pair of shoes, and they were just, slip-ons, simple pair of shoes, and I was okay, I'm going to buy these, and they were canvas, so I knew that you could draw on canvas easily, and so I got those shoes, and it was just stupid things at first, little, the first, I remember one of the things I did, it was a dumb, little, invisible, those lines you draw, they're like that, dotted lines. It was dotted lines of green and orange. It was really dumb. But even before that, I had a pair of boots, chucking boots, and we used to put our boots in the halls during recess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd have to change into our school shoes. And my boots, everyone knew whose they were because I put all my nicknames on them. I don't know, I used to make all kinds of stupid nicknames, which eventually now I have Guice Mann is the nickname of me.
Guice Mann shoes.
Right on, brother. And, and so, yeah, after the boot was the shoe from Walmart, and then I was alright, I'm going to get serious with this, and I got a pair at Walmart again, and I drew the first pair for my brother Johnny, which makes sense because he inspired me, and they were for his birthday, and he really loved them. So now that I knew that someone liked something that I've done as on shoes, they like my art and my shoes, and so I made myself a pair and wore them to school, and everyone saw them.
That's when I picked up that thing.
Everyone immediately began to like my shoes and want a pair. So that's how it started.
Now, as we see here, this is pretty much your workload. As you can tell, there's a lot of white shoes, and now these are all just in the making and everything.
Yeah, I'm 60 pairs deep right now, so
60 pairs.
If you want to get some within the next year, you better order now.
Next year. So as we go, you can see this is white, all white, and then that's halfway done, and that's full finished product.
Yeah.
See that? See all the detail on it and everything. Now they come in colors and then also in black and white, with laces, without laces. This is Charlie's wall in his room, as you can see, fully decorated, fully drawn on, faces, suns, anything that you can dream of. So, Charlie, where did you come up with your wild sense of art?
Definitely childhood cartoons. I loved cartoons. I still love them, watch them. Specific ones would be Rugrats, I loved Reptar. He was the dude. I always wanted a Reptar bar. Our Real Monsters, I love that show. Power Rangers, the villains, the weird villain monsters that they had in there. I was always interested in seeing who they would battle next. And my mom used to read me all these childhood stories with the different, everyone read like Goosebumps or Narnia books. Like, just I think like all the combination of just all that and just like realize, like finding my niche, like drawing, like all that together, like creates all my characters and monsters that I do today.
So we already talked about your inspiration of drawing from cartoons and such. When you are drawing a pair of shoes, no matter what the style is or the topic, what kind of atmosphere are you in?
Well, usually sitting on my bed against the wall, next to my awesome wall of art, and occasionally, I'll be watching a movie or listening to music. A lot of music inspires just me to like the different tempos of music, different beats, and all the words and songs and stuff. That can inspire a person to draw certain ways, just the emotions in music and stuff. Like if it's a sad face or a happy face or whatever. And the images in movies also can inspire me sometimes. The different, just like the atmosphere you're in. I think the atmosphere I'm in affects a lot. Like if I'm just, because I'm surrounded by art, so that is inspiring. First of all, but I moved now down to Columbus and I'm in a dorm, so it's different. I have a bunch of friends around, which even changes, which could possibly change, some of the designs I do. And like different music I'm listening to now, and it's cool.
So what do you plan on doing after the college years are over?
Continuing the shoes all the way through college, after college and everything. Hand drawn for sure, and I do t-shirts and I got bracelets now, so I'm continuing like my whole business of like apparel, almost like an apparel line I got going, and I want to eventually get I would say mass produced, but I enjoy drawing them and everything, so I think it'd be cool to have a mass produced eventually.
But at the same time,
it's fun for me to do hand-drawn work of art on shoes.
I hope you all enjoyed coming out and meeting Charlie and John tonight in the Malta house. Charlie, anything else you want to say before you go?
Nice meeting you all, first of all, and hit up my website, guicemann.com, GuiceMann.com.